session is recorded, I think so.
It's using private connectivity or public connectivity? DMA is public.
It's a private pointer. Sorry, public only. It's not a private pointer.
Okay.
We did not going to still a private pointer.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Okay, I think so. It's recording. Okay. Okay, sure. Today topic is database assessment and migration from on-premises SQL Server to Azure database using DMA tool. DMA is nothing but a data migration assistant tool. This is a Microsoft one of the software. We can just install it on our on-prem, and it used for to migrate the data and assess the data. Mainly focus on that. First of all, what we can do this step means we just created as usual. We create the one Azure VM. Just we consider that as a on-prem VM. Then we need to install some of these prerequisite softwares which one we need to go into migrate to the SQL, and another one is SSM. We already in this last session we discussed about this SSM, why we use for that, and that purpose, all those things. Then after that, we need to install the DMA, Data Migration Assistant tool. These are the three major tools here we need to install and going to use these tools. Just first, we need to download this SQL Developer Edition. This SQL Developer Edition. Just go to the Google and type it at SQL Developer Edition. You can just this is a SQL page, download page. You can just select this download developer version of these things, and after that, you just download the installer. Just double click on that. You can as usual, pop-up is opening like a normal app installers, like pop-ups are open. Just click complete all the basics selection process. Then you can move to the main part is feature selection. Actually, this is the main part of these things. Here we need to select this database engine service. This is the main thing we need to when we going to install the new thing. That time it's unchecked. This checkbox are not under checked condition. We need to just select that database engine services. Just click check it once the database is selected or not. After that, we move to the next step. This is this one is what we see. This is a instance name. We already said instance is our server name only. Nothing part about that. What server name you exactly give, just remember that, because when we call out the server or the time, that's very important for us to remember the server name. So this here this option is selected in the default instance. Just we move to the named instance here. Then we give the server name. Now here I am giving SQL 2017, but we can give anything for this name. Then we can just move to the next part. Just click the next here. Then it will be moved to the another part of this things. Just we need to just give the configuration password thing we need to configure there. Just here two options is there, authentication mode. One is an Windows authentication mode, another one is mixed mode authentication. Yeah, Windows mode authentication means using your ID, it will get authenticated like Google sign on, Microsoft sign on, like that. Then, but we are recommended is we can use this SQL Server authentication. It's a password based authentication. Just here we can enter the password, and once again we need to confirm the password. After that, the next step we need to just we can see this add current user. Just click the current user, and just our user's system is detected automatically. Then we can move to the next part. Uh, this is a configuration part. Actually, we no need to do any changes in this part. Just click go to the next. If in case you need to do any changes for the root directory, the system databases want to store in this different part, you can just click that triple point. You can just navigate to whatever you need to go to store the data. You can do that. Then this is a summary. This for the nothing for the review only. You can review the summary, all those things. If you have missed anything, if you missed any, some of the departments, you can just go back and just click that add those features also, whatever you are missed in the part. After that, just click install here. After the installation process is started. It takes a few more minutes. After the installation process completed, you can moving to the final page of these things. See here, showing this what are the packages we installed. It's everything is or status is succeed, just all those are enabled. Then we can without using this Microsoft SQL Server Management Studio, we can't able to handle this SQL Server those things. That's why here we going to download the Microsoft SQL Server Management Studio. Just type in the Google the same name here, Microsoft SQL Server Management Studio. Then you can get in the link. Just go with the first link and download it. It's like a installer. You can just click on the double click on that installer, like these pages pop up. Then you can click this install button. If you want to change the location, storing location, you can change. Obviously this is a location for this thing. If you want to change, you can change this, accept the license, and install these things. Within couple of minutes you can these things are installed successfully. Then you can go final step. It you get in the packages installed successfully. Then you can click on that restart button. Just click the restart button. You can just after system is restarted, you can where you going to launch that Microsoft SQL Server Studio means, just go to the Windows panel and click on this and search the here SQL Server Management Studio. You can get this like that. Then after clickers open, and you can open it. Then you can this page is displaying for you whenever this things is open first. Here after loaded, you can see here server name. Just we can give the server name. Else you can give the dot backslash server name, or else system name means this that VM name. If in case our VM name is VM1, means VM1 backslash the server name where the SQL server is present. Just give that name, and we can select that SQL Server authentication mode. We can select this both Windows mode authentication, or else in the SQL Server authentication also. Just SAI is a default login. During this login time, this is the same. In case you want to change, you can add much more user in that SQL part. Then give the password for that what you are during this SQL Server creation. Just give the remember part. That's useful for you. We no need to continuously give again for the password and the username. It will be remembered that. Then after that, click connect. You can see here connect button is there. Then after connect, click connect. You can get this like this. Our server name here, we can see the server name and the server is open. And then you can go to create the new database, because these things are we going to do that the for the some sample testing process. So we can just create the click new query and create some database for here. Then we can move to and add some more values we need to add.
Ajay, we can also restore adventure work database, na? Sample
Yeah.
database head. We can also do that.
Yeah, we can also do that in this. For this large amount of testing purpose, we can just download the Microsoft Adventurous things. In my last video, I'm said that where we can go to download that things, and how can we restore that. Check it once for that. You can just import that things, or else restore some data from this Adventurous work. Or
Yeah.
after that you can run that. Then this is the main part of things. Just we need to download the DMA tool and install it. This is very just single click installation only. We no need to do more complex, not more complex. Just before that, just here first of all we need, if you want assessment means, just click on that first and select this those all things. Then go you can get a assessment part. Assessment this is okay if in case any data loss happen. The whole assessment part will be, the whole assessment information will be, you can gather there the part. If you select assessment, we are going to do the migration part. Just we need to give the project name for here. Whatever you give, just give that project name, and select the source type, and select the Azure database SQL database, and click create. Then you can getting this like the same previous like that select source option. You need to select that source option. whenever I'm on the server part, I'm already informed how can we call that server means just like the same. This is VM1 is my computer Azure VM name. Then the server 01 is my SQL Server name. Just backslash it and select that authentication mode. Here my username is I change the SS is my username and give the password and just click the connect. If once the system can detect that source, it will be displayed to what are the source we have in this part. Here I am created this DB1 and JK new DB. Some of those things I am created here. Then just click which one we need to migrate. Just select those things and um, move to the next part. Here we can select this DB its selection part. Then you can go to inside that what are the tables we're going to migrate. Just select those migrated part. Yeah, DBO SSD here I'm selected there, and just moving to next part is script and deploy. You can see the deployment scheme here, and if you want to save this generated script, you just give the save and you can do that. Or else you need to redeploy, you need to do any changes or re-execute this code, you just give, you can redeploy that. Here I'm going to give this migrate option. This click that migrate data. You can moving to the next step of these things. Just okay, you can select those things. What are the things you're going to migrate? Just click that start migration button. Here you can right side end of this corner, you can see the start migration. Sorry, start data migration. You can see like after that loading, the data migration is happened. We can see the DB sheet migrated parties successfully to the database. Just be going to log into our SQL Azure SQL database. We're going to just go to type SQL database and as it is just give the basics information some ask and this is for how to create the database. I'm showing just telling about that because in this previous slide we missed out that how can we create that SQL database. Just click the SQL database, click create here and give some basic details and create the database. And after that create a database like this displayed is displaying to you like these things or display to you guys. Then for that first of all we need to set the set server firewall, because if you register whitelisted our IP then only it can give the access, else you can getting error during this like this is login for the SQL database. This is login and give the password. If you click OK, you're getting error only. You can't able to log in because first of all you need to give the whitelist your IP. Just for that whitelist your IP, just set server firewall. Click the server firewall in this database and go to there. And here we can just add the IP. If you don't know IP, no issues. Just click a client add client IP means it automatically detect. If you just click save and move to that next part. If you just go to the query in this database, just go to query editor preview, then just select OK and you can go with it, continue the login here. See here we can see that these things are our databases, whatever we are created in that part, it will be just migrated here. Means go to the query editor and just double click on the table. You can downside, you can see dbo.students. Just click the 3 points and just right click on the 3 point. Just you can select 1,000 rows like that option is displaying for you. Just click on that. You can run the after that run the query and you can able to save this query also. After this is our final part. We can successfully we completed the part. If you want to more experience or some live demo you needed means just take the screenshot of these links. These YouTube links are helpful for you guys. In future you can quickly follow this above mentioned. All these topics are covered in these YouTube videos. You can quickly do the task as soon as possible. Guys, any doubt in this session?
Can you please share that link in the chat box?
What?
That link, that YouTube link, can you please share in the chat?
Chat box. Okay, wait a second.
Thank you.
Okay. Okay, I shared my that video also. You can able to see that video. For that, these things are not covered in that video, so you can just first of all you need to create the database and this firewall, this IP setup firewall are not I think so mentioned in that video. You can just set server firewall these things. You can after that it will be working smoothly. There is no issue that this is not a very difficult talk. You will can quickly do that. Any queries, guys, regarding this? Any installation, any things?
No, sir.
Okay, guys. If we don't have any query, means we will wind up the session.
Okay, sir.
Okay. Okay. Thank you, guys. Thank you for this time.